y'all, welcome into our kitchen. Today I thought I was going to show you how to freeze tomatoes. I've had me a tomato vine growing outside. It's an early girl tomato plant, and I've been getting a lot of tomatoes off that one plant. So today's actually going to be a two-part video because I'm going to use some for vegetable soup. So that'll be one video, and then the rest I'm going to show you how to freeze them. This is my second batch. I'm actually freezing for winter time, so I thought I'd make you a quick video and show you all how to do it because it's really easy, and it's a great way to make sure you're not throwing away any extra tomatoes you have, and you have them stored up for chili or vegetable soup this winter. Makes a big difference in your pot of soup. So stay with me. Alright, for this video, of course, first thing you're going to need is some tomatoes that you're ready to freeze. You're going to need you some freezer bags. I just got the quart size because I like to keep it kind of small. And then you're going to need you a big pot of water on the stove coming to a boil. So while it's coming to a boil, first thing you want to do is put a little notch in your tomatoes, because we're going to put these in the hot water to get the skin to come off easier. So just do a little cross like that. Alright, so we have all of our tomatoes ready. And it's best to use the tip of your knife to just make you a little cross here at the top. Because now we're going to put all these in the boiling water just for a few seconds to help get this skin to come off easy. So let's go ahead and get us a few here. Actually, this is why you wear an apron. So if you wear an apron, then you put all your tomatoes in here. Because hubby's at work and I'm alone in the kitchen. So you gotta learn how to multitask. Well, all these won't fit in my pot at once, so there's no use taking them off. So we got us a pot of water over here, already coming to a little boil. You just go ahead and put these tomatoes in there. My other bigger pot was already in use for the vegetable soup, so we may have to turn some of these bigger ones around. I don't think I could fit me a couple more in there. Let's go over here and grab us a few. Now you can also do this if you go to your produce section. Like my store sometimes will have them marked down. Go ahead, buy them. Bring them home and you can freeze them. Alright, so they're just starting to sit in this hot water now. And it's going to help that skin peel right off. So while it's doing this, you need to get you a pot. Or not pot. Let's use a bowl here. This is my favorite bowl. Put some ice water in it, because these are going to need to go in an ice water bath. Watch my tomatoes there. Make sure they don't go anywhere. And you'll see when the skin starts to peel away from it that they're ready. See? Well, let me get it better. Like right here. The skin's already starting to peel off. He's cracking. Now you're going to put them in your water bath because you're ready for them to stop cooking. These don't take long once that water gets hot. See? They're peeling. I don't want to cook them. This is just getting your tomatoes easy to boil. I mean, easy to peel. I'm sorry. Trying to do three things at once here. Alright, so we're going to get these out and get the next batch in. I didn't realize I had so many tomatoes today. I figured what better way to use up some tomatoes making some vegetable soup. Be careful dropping them in because that water is hot. You'll burn yourself. underestimated how many tomatoes I had here. I'm going to try to move them around in this bath. Let those go a minute. Alright, let's check on these here. See, starting to crack? Yep. We're going to go ahead, see how it's starting to pull away. It literally don't take long. That's why really any pot will work, because you're just going to turn them around here. Once that skin starts rippling, get them out. Put him back in there. I don't see anything on him. Good one. There he starts. I'm going to turn my water off. Alright, let's go over here and get ready to freeze these babies. Alright, now that we have done this, we are going to start. See, they're already peeling themselves. So what I do is go ahead and cut the center out. To me, I find it best to kind of hold it in my hand like this so it don't roll all over the place. To get that stem out. Because we don't want him. Alright, so he's ready. Kind of bring it to the top here. Hold it. Cut it. Alright. Do one more for you, and I ain't gonna make you watch all of these. So you kind of can get a hold of that where we sliced it, peel it back. Hold it in your hand here. Bring your knife in at an angle to get that core out. Alright, I'm going to do the rest of these, and then I'll show you our next step. Alright, welcome back. So now we have all of our tomatoes peeled. And then we are going to now, this is how you're going to decide how you want your tomatoes chopped up to go in your freezer bags. If you're using them for chili, stews, or how you like it. I've learned I just like to really cut my tomatoes in fours, so that way I can mash them up more if I need to later on. Because if you dice them small, you can't make them whole again. So you're just simply going to get your knife now and just slice them in fours. Alright, now we have all of our tomatoes divided into fours and laid out so we can start putting them into our freezer bags. Do recommend to keep one hand dirty and one hand clean with the bags. That may be my OCD, but and then you're just going to, take whatever you can in your hand, slide them into your bags. This is a good day when you're freezing your tomatoes to put your potted tomato or vegetable soup on. but I'm making vegetable soup now. That'll be another video. But I just love these for the winter time when I'm making chili, to have me some fresh tomatoes on hand. I do make my bags kind of small, so that way if I need to add 2 bags, that's fine to a pot of chili rather than having too much out. And you're like, oh no, what's she gonna do with that messy board? Well, this is all goodness. It's gonna go in my soup here in a minute. I'm gonna take it over there and pour that juice and that goodness in the pot. So let's get you back here now. So now I have 3 bags, freezer bags. You want to make sure that you date and label them what they are, so once they go in the freezer, and I go in to make sure that the edges are clean before I seal them up here, because you do get a little messy in here, especially if you're, whoops, doing this by yourself, sorry. So I cleaned off the edges of my bags. Now, I kind of lay them down flat because I don't want any air. And this is how I lay them in my freezer too. Make sure you're getting all that air out of there. And then you're going to zip it all the way to the end. Stop about 1 inch towards the end and get any last air out. That's important because air creates freezer burn. So that's how I'm going to store them. Don't those look good? Get your next ones. Ah! It's a little too hard. You want it to come out. So mash them down flat so that air gets out. We're good. Last bag here. Zip it to about 1 inch from the end. Make sure all the tomatoes are mashing any of that air out, and then close it. So now I have 3 bags of tomatoes ready for the freezer. Well, I hope you find this video useful. If you like it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. Thank y'all.